Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. 我是卡娜. Today we're going to be talking about winter coats. I'll be sharing some tips and tricks on how to find the best winter coat for you and also show you guys some popular brands and their styles. So if you're interested, let's get started. Now, before we dive into all the magnificent brands and styles here, let's first take a look at 5 must-knows if you want to choose the best winter jacket for yourself. Now, the first thing that you need to decide on is the style. For this, we have a couple. The first is the parka. Parkas have better insulations and they usually come with hoodies. Also, they are longer in length so they can cover you up more during winter time. The second is the bomber jacket. The classic bomber style is usually a shorter cut at waist length. It comes with an elastic band and cuffs. The last type is the wool coat. Now the wool coat can be worn in pretty much all seasons and it is a great way to make a fashion statement. However, it cannot really prevent you from the weather because it is not as insulated and it isn't waterproof. So if you're looking for something to really protect yourself from the cold, I would still suggest you to buy a parka or a bomber. The second must-know is choosing the right fit. If you're living in a very cold region where temperatures can drop all the way down to -20 or 30 or even 50, then you definitely want to pick out the right fit for your winter jacket. Normally for us, we do layering, which means we wear peelable clothing. If you choose something that is too tight, you might end up not being able to wear enough underneath the jacket. Now you also want to make sure that you're not buying something that's oversized. One of the best way to look at this is to see if the sleeves are too long or if you feel like your winter coat is too baggy. If it's too baggy, one of the problems that you can face with this is that the cold air might seep into you when you're walking in the cold, and that's definitely something that you don't want. So be sure to pay attention to the fit. Now the third tip that I want to share with you guys is to pay attention to the filling of your jacket. If you are, again, living in a colder region, you want a jacket that can really keep you warm. So you're looking for something that has real or authentic duck down. If your winter jacket states that it is filled with faux down or synthetic down, then you might want to keep in mind that it might not be able to keep you as warm during really cold temperature. Now the fourth tip that I have for you guys is to try to find a winter jacket that is weatherproof. Now weatherproof usually means that it is waterproof and windproof. In colder regions, you are most likely going to face a lot of snow and a lot of rain and a lot of strong winds. So having these features will really keep you nice and warm during the cold winter time. Now the last tip that I have for you guys is where you can buy these winter coats and how you can find better deals. I prefer to shop in outlet malls. It's sometimes where you get lucky and you find some items that are on discount. The places I would recommend is Toronto Premium if you're in Toronto, or Niagara Outlet, which is also a place where you can find some very good deals for Moose Knuckle. Other stores that carry a lot of different styles and brands is Sporting Life, and sometimes they also have discounts. If you're looking for special discounts, I would also recommend you guys to browse through Red Flag Deals. It's a website that often posts about different discounts at different times. Okay, so now we're done with sharing all the tips and tricks on how to select the perfect coat for yourself. Let's take a look at all the brands and the different styles that they come in. All right, so we're going to start with Columbia and the North Face. A lot of people like these brands because they are very affordable in price and always good in quality. I personally feel like their designs are more on the basic side and more simplistic. For the North Face, one of the styles that I would recommend is the men's 1996 retro Nuptse jacket, which is retailed at $369. For women, they have the women's new Outerborough Parka, which is retailed at $579. So this is what a Columbia jacket looks like from the front and the side and from the back. This is the North Face Parka from the front, the side, and the back. Moving on to the next brand, Aritzia. Now, Aritzia is a brand that provides minimalistic and work-appropriate attire, and if you're looking for winter jackets, they also have a lot of designs that are quite chic. The pricing of their winter jacket is around $250 all the way to $450. Some of the styles that I really like from Aritzia include the Super Puff Goose Down Puffer Jacket, which is retailed at $298, the St. Moritz Parka Mid-Length Goose Down Parka at $398, and the Cloud Puff retailed at $250. Here we have the Aritzia jacket that I want to try on for you guys. This is what it looks like for the front side. As you can see, it's more fitted, and the back. The next brand that is also quite popular but more on the pricier side, we have the Moose Knuckle. Now the styles of Moose Knuckle jackets are usually more masculine and bold, but a lot of the girls are now preferring for this type of style as well. Some of the styles I really like from Moose Knuckles is the Round Island jacket, which is retailed at $1,250, and Little Rapid Bomber, which is retailed at $1,224. So one of the things that I noticed from these Moose Knuckle jacket is that compared to the other brands, they are a little bit more on the heavier side. I don't think this will be a problem for guys. For girls, it might be a little bit heavy. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the front. It's very warm, and you can see that they use a bolder color. Here is their classic Moose Knuckle logo. And this is the side. And this is what it looks like from the back. Now we're going to look into the higher end and more expensive winter coat brands. The first one that we're going to look into is Nobis. Nobis is known to have more minimalistic but versatile designs for their winter coat. And some of their styles that I really like is the Shira Ladies Parka, which is retailed at $1,500. Their Stella Ladies A-line Trench, which is retailed at $1,395. This is personally one of my favorites because it provides a very versatile option for the wearer. Now for these higher end winter coat brands, they usually come with special designs within the coats. Now for Nobis, one of their key features is that it is machine washable. Now if you already own a winter coat, you would know that most of them require dry cleaning. Sometimes that can be time consuming and not as cost efficient. So one of the perks of having a Nobis is that all you have to do when you need to clean it is you can just stuff it in the washing machine and voila, it's done. Now the second feature for Nobis winter coat is that it has the magnetic flap. Now one of the most important things when you're walking in the snow or walking in very cold winter time is that it would be really hard for you to have to stop and zip up. So for Nobis, what they have done is they've placed magnets in the front side of your coat. All you have to do is to gently pull it from one side and it would easily close up. Now another interesting feature that the Nobis winter coat has is the underarm vent system. Sometimes when you're walking around with a winter coat or you're entering into a building, it can get a little bit too warm. So having that system within your coat to be able to unzip and allow more airflow can be more comfortable. So this is what it looks like from the front, from the side, and with the hood. Now moving on to the next brand, which is my personal favorite, Macaj. Macaj is known for their elegant design and a mix of different types of material within their winter coats. Now one of their most iconic designs include the Kalen, which is retailed at $1,100. Their Akiva, which is retailed for $1,250. And for men, we have Seth, which is $1,590. And Riley, which is retailed at $1,190. Now for some of the special features of the Macaj jackets, they have the one-hand button-up design. All you have to do is place your fingers under one of the buttons in the inline design, and you can use the rest of your fingers to pull it to the side and click it up. Now another key feature of the Macaj winter jacket is their extremely soft and comfy hoods. These hoods are usually made out of rabbit, fox, and raccoon fur, so they give off a totally different level of quality and style. This is what it looks like from the front with the hood on. Because of the fur that is within the hood, it makes it very, very warm during winter time. So normally I don't really need another beanie. This would be enough to keep my ears and my whole head warm. This is what it looks like from the side. And this is what it looks like from the back. The next brand that we're going to look into is so popular that it is featured in a lot of magazines and movies. The brand that we're talking about is Canada Goose. Some of the iconic styles for women that I really like is the Trillium Parka Fusion Fit, which is retailed at $1,095. For Fusion Fit, it is usually a bit smaller than their original designs for, say, like the Expedition Parka. So if you are a little bit shorter and more on the petite end, then Fusion Fit would usually be a better fit for you. Now, another design that I really like is their Shelburne Parka black label. The label for this coat is a black and white one. Now, the last style that I really like for women is their Mystique Parka, which is retailed at $1,295. For men, I really like their Langford Parka Fusion Fit, which is retailed at $1,150. Their Expedition Parka Fusion Fit, which is a newer version of their Expedition Parka. Usually, if you are on the skinnier side, this would be a better fit for you than their original Expedition Parka. This is retailed at $1,395. Last but not least, I think their Windham Parka, which is retailed at $1,050, is also a very stylish option. So what it looks like from the front, from the side, from the back, and with the hood on. One of their key features for the Canada Goose is they have back straps for these jackets. One of the things that I find very inconvenient with these winter coats is that if you have to hold it and you can't wear it, it becomes bulky and heavy. But for these jackets with these straps, it makes it extremely easy for you to carry it around without having to wear it. I personally think that this is an awesome design. It looks quite cute, like if you wear it from the back. All right, so moving on to our last brand of the day, Moncler. Moncler is a luxury fashion brand that range from making parkas, coats, dresses, skirts, knitwears, and a lot more. With this extremely high-end brand, people usually wear this for the style and more for a status symbol. Some of the styles that I really like from Moncler include their Sing Lin, which is retailed at a whopping $5,150. Their Hudson, which is retailed at $3,250. For men, the Montclair, which is retailed at $2,030, and their Ekrins, which is retailed at $1,730. Some of the key features of Moncler winter coats, besides their high-end fabric and down filling, is their left sleeve pocket. It enables wearers to easily access ID cards or any small things that needs to be kept. Another key feature of the Moncler jacket is that they have adjustable cuffs with snap closures. What I have for you guys here is the Moncler bomber. Right, so this is what it looks like from the front, from the side, from the back. You can see the Moncler logo on the side here. So if you're trying to make a fashion statement, it's low-key but not low-key. Like, people who know will know. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you found the information useful. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great week. Bye, guys.